We need instructions. How do I get to Emunah? How do I get to trust Hashem 100%? 3 steps. 3 steps. First it says, well, actually, I'm sorry, 4 steps. First it says, Vayar Israel et hayad hagdola. Israel, the nation of Israel, saw the hand that Hashem inflicted on Egypt. Israel saw. What does Israel saw? They paid attention. Pay attention to the world around you. You can't miss God. Can't miss Him. If you pay attention. You look at this table, you know somebody made it, right? Why? Because it couldn't just appear. Like some of these morons think that the world just appeared. Everyone here is brilliant. They know this did not appear. Somebody had to put it. Who? Somebody that makes tables. The Beit Knesset, some builder put it together. The city, somebody or somebodies put it together. What about the sky? Obviously, a creator had to put it together. Pay attention to the world around you. Look into the mirror. Look into your own eye. Notice that your eye is the best camera that was ever invented. Notice that the brain of the biggest fool in history is still more advanced than all of the technology that ever existed from the beginning of the world until the end of the world. If you learn a little bit about scientific facts, you can see Hashem. And anyone wants facts, scientific facts of proofs of Hashem, you could either buy a book by Rabbi Zamir Cohen that was translated to English called The Coming Revolution, or if you ask me, I'll send it to you for free. It's an amazing book. Be'ezrat Hashem, anyone that wants to read it, but has to promise they're going to read it. Because it costs a lot of money, and I don't want to let down anyone that's giving to our organization for no reason. But you have to read it, it'll change your life. So first, pay attention. That's what he says. They paid attention finally. After everything he did for them, finally they paid attention. Okay, step 1. Step 2. As soon as we pay attention, we realize there's a God. And this God is holy. This God is great. This God is in charge of everything, including the cells that are in your body, including something called protein fold. Your body is full of trillions and trillions of proteins. In order for you to exist, each one of these proteins has to fold in a precise way, an exact way. If one protein, one out of trillions and trillions and trillions of them, folds the wrong way, person can't see, can't hear, Shem Erachem, die. One protein. He's in charge of that too. So if you believe in this great God, and He's even in charge of these small proteins that you depend on, He's in charge of the oxygen we all breathe. What are you going to do? Same thing as Am Yisrael. Vayiru. What's Yiru? They feared. Of course they're going to be scared. Only somebody crazy or ignorant is not going to be scared of God. He's in charge of everything. Not just my parnasah, and my wife, and the zivug, and the business. He's not just in charge of that. He's not just in charge of whether I'm going to get an ace on the 4th card. He's in charge of everything. Of course I'm going to be scared. Vayiru, Yirat Shamayim, foundation of Judaism. Without Yirat Shamayim, you have nothing. Nothing. Chazal says, a connection to Hashem only based on Yirah is an incomplete connection. It's a connection, nonetheless, but it's incomplete. Why? Because it's good to have Yirah and Ahava, both fear and love. But if it's just fear, it's incomplete. But a connection with just love, just Ahava, Chazal says it's no connection at all. It's worth 0. So the last 2 steps, and then I'll let you all go home. After we notice Hashem, we fear Hashem, it says, "Vayiru ha'am et Adonai vayaminu ba'Adonai u'b'Moshe avdo." After you have fear, then you can say, now I know what it is. Of course, I can believe He's in control. And once you have Emunah, once you have vayaminu, then you know who Hashem is referring to here when He says Moshe avdo. What was Moshe? Moshe Rabbeinu. Moses, our rabbi. That's the oral Torah. The written Torah told us the basic foundation, the story, the mitzvot, but how to do them, what to do, how to do, we don't know. That's the oral Torah. When you have just a little bit of time to spend to pay attention to the Creator, you're going to fear Him. When you fear Him, you can actually say you have Emunah.